Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Unsung Gamer. All right, guys, we just ended the Rams season a couple of days ago. Very disappointing how that season ended. Was a team I really enjoyed playing with. Just kind of a Joe average defense, but Everett at quarterback with that 63 arm strength. It was pretty fun. You never knew, though, with his accuracy, what he was going to end up doing. Would he overthrow? Would he throw it out of bounds? Would some crazy stuff happen? And so it was very fun to play that team. Did a few different things with them. So yeah, definitely disappointed that it ended in that divisional round playoff game. But that does mean that we move on to the next season, which is just kind of how it goes in these Tecmo Super Bowl seasons. So I did go ahead. I've been looking at one of these teams. I've been looking at two or three throughout the season, just kind of thinking, who I'd go with next. And this one team, I kind of watched them all season, and they just lost game after game after game. The division otherwise was pretty competitive. Actually, in the last three seasons we played, it was always pretty competitive, but this one team always just seems to wind up at the bottom. In this past season, they were like, I think 2-14, if I remember. And so that kind of was what made me go, maybe I'll try them. Maybe I can drag them out of the gutter of this division. And so the team we are going with is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not a very good team. Definitely going to be more of a challenge type season. We could go 8-8 for all I know, but we are going to give it a whirl. So let's go down here, as I always do, and look at the team data and kind of talk about these players. And obviously I'll have a timestamp in the description if you want to bypass this part and just move on to the game. So player data, Steve DeBerg, our quarterback, he's a quarterback. I think at this point in his career he was pretty old. Does not have a real big arm. Obviously 25 passing speed, which is terrible. He throws a lot of moonshots. Pass control of 50, which is okay. Passing accuracy of 44, which is okay. Avoid the rush of 31, which is not okay. We're just going to have to hope we can get the ball out before people get there. His backup is Mark Vlasic, and there's just no way to say it. He stinks. 38 passing speed, 31 control, 31 passing accuracy. His avoid the rush, however, is 63, so I guess at least he can get the ball off. It's just no telling where the ball is going to go. Then we have Reggie Cobb, and this is the guy who makes this interesting to me. This is the guy that I'm just kind of like, I wonder what I can do with him. So Reggie Cobb is a fullback in a running back's position. He has got a 44 speed, 88 hit power, which means he can popcorn some players, which I am hoping we can do a little bit this year. Ball control 69, which is really good ball control. Receptions 31, not terrible for a running back, so we can throw in the ball some. Vince Workman is the quote-unquote fullback. He's not quite the hit power that you would hope for in a fullback, but he does have 69 ball control, which is good. And something that makes him interesting to me is the 50 receptions. Kind of like we did with Harmon in San Diego, he will play that slot position and be able to do a few things from that position with being able to catch the ball and do some stuff for us. Gary Anderson, pretty much he's like a return guy. That's what he mostly does. 31 speeds, pretty slow. Ball control though of 69, which is great. He can hold on the ball, and 38 receptions he can catch if you throw it to him. McDowell here is just terrible. He is just absolutely terrible. 25 speed, 25 rush power, 25 hit power, ball control of 69. At least he does hold on to the ball. 31 receptions, just not great. If we get down to him, it will be a bad thing. Lawrence Dawsey, the best receiver on the team, 38 maximum speed, which is kind of average. As you guys have been watching these, if you didn't know much about Tecmo Bowl, you're starting to see that 38 is a pretty average speed. 56 receptions, 69 ball control, again, able to hold on to that football. Courtney Hawkins, now he is our quote-unquote speedster, 44 maximum speed, but only 44 receptions. He's not going to make a truckload of contested catches, but he will catch the ball fairly reliably. Then you get here to Claiborne, who is slow, 38 reception capability. Of course, he does hold on to the football at least. And then we have Mayfield, who is slightly worse. Same kind of speed, lower reception capability. Again, if we get down to him, it will not be a good thing. Then we have Ron Hall, who is a pretty good tight end. 31 speed, 56 hit power. He does have that kind of tight end build. And then ball control, 69 again, receptions of 44. So this team does hold on to the football pretty well. And then you got Taiji Armstrong, very slow, good hit power. He's just in that blocking prototype of tight end, ball control 69, but 19 receptions. You do not want to throw to him. Tony Mayberry here. Tony Mayberry, I think I said it Mayberry. Tony Mayberry, 56 hitting power, 38 rushing power. He's a decent center, just not great, but not terrible. Bruce Reimers is a 38 hit power, just not very good. The line we had in the first season with the Patriots, it's reminding me a lot of that line, but 38 at left guard, not great. Then you got McCray here, who is only slightly better, with a 44 hit power, 31 rushing power. Hopefully these guys can get into good and excellent condition during the year. Then you have Anthony Munoz. At this point, I think was pretty late in his career, but a good left tackle nonetheless. And then you have Paul Gruber, who is another good tackle at right tackle. So our tackles and center are pretty good. The guards are going to be our problem. Moving over to the defense, McCants here, it's just terrible. He's not very good at all. Not really anticipating him being very helpful. Mark Wheeler, a thumper, not very fast, but does have pretty good quickness. He might be able to do a little bit for us, just kind of depends. Santana Dotson here is a pretty good left end. 56 speed, 56 hit power, does have 56 quickness, so he's a pretty decent end, and so hopefully we'll be able to utilize him. Then we go to Jimmy Williams, who is pretty mediocre as a linebacker. Does have good quickness, though, so maybe that will be helpful. Calvin Tiggle is pretty just bad. His quickness is awful. I mean, the 38 speed, 44 hit power is not terrible, but without the quickness to go with it, he's not going to be able to do a whole lot for us. Hardy Nickerson, pretty good linebacker. 50 speed, 56 hit power, 56 quickness, 50 running speed. Just, pretty good all the way around. I think he'll be useful to us. Broderick Thomas here. This is a guy that's a little more in that Junior Seau type mode. 56 speed, 63 hit power, 69 quickness, 31 interceptions. Not quite as good as Seau, but he's in that kind of mold, and hopefully he'll be able to help us out. Martin Mayhew is our best corner. He's got the 56 speed, 44 interceptions, 63 quickness. He's not somebody I'm afraid to let cover a receiver downfield by himself. Ricky Reynolds here is mediocre. 44 speed, 38 hit power, 38 interceptions, 50 quickness. He's not terrible. As a second corner, I don't feel too bad about him being there. Then you got Marty Carter here, who's just kind of bad. Well, I say bad. He's not going to be somebody that I can count on very much. 38 speed, 44 hit power, 38 interceptions. He does have 56 quickness, so maybe he'll end up being a little better than I think. Tony Covington, though, he stinks. 31 speed, 25 hit power, 38 interceptions, and 31 quickness. Hopefully, he doesn't have to do anything on his own. Milton Mack, really not very good. I considered switching Mack with Covington, but I don't really think that helps me because at least Covington does have 38 interceptions, so if he just happens to be there, maybe he can pick a pass. Darryl Pollard is just pretty bad. He's not really even a thumper. He's got no quickness, no interception capability. Hopefully we don't have to utilize him. And then Murray as the kicker, pretty good. 63 accuracy, 50 avoid block. I feel pretty good about that. Dan Straczynski, 50 and 50 at punter. And so, punters are just punters. And you guys know I don't punt unless I'm deep on my side of the field anyway. So, it is what it is. Now, what we're going to do here is go look at the playbook. I did make a handful of changes, a little bit different playbook than what we used last year, very slightly different, not by a lot. I do have Cobb running everything under the sun. We did go with my favorite off-tackle play here. I've got a toss to Cobb running north there. I'm hoping that'll be a good play for me. I think that would put me behind Munoz running, and then Workman, the quote-unquote fullback who plays the slot, should be there to help block. I've got the toss to Cobb here, and then of course the up the nose that I always put on there because I need something to run straight up the middle, and there's really not any other good plays unless you have a fast quarterback. So, or if you like running your fullback, I really don't, unless I have a really special fullback. We are going to pull out the rollout pass. I have not used it in a while. May regret it, but for right now, we are going to pull that back out and see if it does us any good. We're going to keep the Z fly, the one I call the cross pattern, the 4 receiver pattern. Of course, I got to have my shotgun, and then we're keeping the drive play there. Just a good play all the way around, and so we're going to get it and keep it out and going. So, having said all of that, we're going to back up, go to the schedule, and then we are going to auto skip our way through week 1 till we take on Kansas City. I hate that we're having a bye week in week 3. These schedules are so weird to me, but maybe it'll be all right. Ooh, Buffalo trounced New England. Cleveland barely skid by Cincinnati. Ooh, Miami came back and took Indy. Denver over the Jets. Minnesota over the Raiders. San Francisco over Pittsburgh. Not surprising. San Diego over Seattle. Giants over Chicago. Atlanta over Detroit. Green Bay over the Rams. Saints over Houston. Oh, Philly beat Phoenix. Phoenix was another team I was looking at, and I may do them in another season, but I kind of just picked these right at the end of the season. Sometimes I have rhyme and reason to it. Sometimes it's just like a gut. Hey, why not try this and just see what we can do. All right, here we go. Now, of course, this is a tough game to start with because Kansas City is a really good running team, and their quarterback is Joe Montana. And so, ought to be interesting. All right, kicking it off with Murray to Williams. Oh, got him. All right, so going to defend the run with my creamsicle on here. So we'll take Reynolds. All right. Can't believe I took him down that easy. All right, let's go with a run defense here. I'm probably going to run it. All right. I got Mayhew on him. Oh, Davis, great catch.
First down.
Kind of stuff we're just going to have to deal with here. All right. Let's see. We're going to defend the run. Oh, no, I got caught up. Oh, Montana with an uncharacteristic bad pass. All right, let's go to a pass defense this time.
Ready, set, put.
Jump on Mayhew. Oh, no. A bit. And when you bite, you got to go for it all the way. All right, let's see. Run defense here. Not a great defense. Slightly better, I think, in some respects than what we were doing last year with the Rams. Like, the Rams had no terrible players, but they didn't have any really good players either. It was just all kind of Joe averages. And so, to have a couple of stars, I wouldn't even call them superstars, should be a little helpful to us. All right. And Montana gonna run. 9-yard gain, but 4th and 1, kick field goal. That is fine with me. I will take it. Ooh, man, I was right in there. Oh, he doinked it out. Ooh, all right. So here we go. This is going to be an interesting season, folks. All right. And that, that hit. That is what I wanted to see. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do the rollout pass.
Round 52.
Hit Workman there. Kind of, I had a guy open, but I just wasn't really, had a little bit downfield, but I just really wasn't sure if I would be able to do anything with that. The Berg is not exactly a, oh yeah. That's the reason why this sounded so interesting to me, just to be able to do stuff like that. All right, we're gonna go shotgun here. Oh, pass blocked, and that's gonna happen a lot. His his capability is not very good. And like here, see that moonshot? I mean, I have really got to let some things develop. Oh my goodness, we scored a touchdown. I wasn't sure he'd be able to get it to him and then get in the end zone. All right, DeBerg, the man, who at his very best will have the weakest arm still of any quarterback I have used. Starter anyway. There was that couple of game stretch with CQs with the Patriots. Oh, get in there. All right, we're up 7-0. Now, obviously, as the season wears on, I don't think Cobb will be knocking people over quite like that, but if he can just do a few a game, I'm going to have a lot of fun. All right, good takedown. Okay. Well, I defended the run. Yeah, throwing it. All right. Running with burden. Hey, knocked it down. That's all we needed to do. All right, I'm going to defend the pass on this one. Well. All right, we called it. We called it. Got him. Hardy Nickerson. You know, not a superstar, but a pretty doggone good player. Good gravy, what a punt. All right, Hawkins, who caught the touchdown, gets the return. And I didn't think about that, but I probably need to switch that to Anderson. I don't need my second receiver getting hurt. All right, 4-yard gain. Still can get you in a swarm pretty easily. All right, let's take Cobb to the left. Oh, that's a fake. I don't know if I may end up switching that play out. That's not what I thought that was going to be. So you stop for a fake. I don't really like that. We may end up switching that back to the play I'm a little more familiar with. All right, let's see. All right, Dossie's open. I mean, it takes forever for the ball to get there, but it does get there at least. All right, let's see. Back to Cobb. All right, let's see. He's a guy, obviously, you're looking for contact with. I mean, we will suffer through whatever happens from that. The Berg is not a guy who should be running with the football. Oh, man, I thought I had a first down. All right, going up the nose here. Oh, man, it was close. And you guys know I am going for it here. There is no chance I am punting from this position. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Out of bounds. Of course, he loses the yardage because he fumbled. Oh, that sucks. Because he had it. He had it dead to rights. When you're doing that kind of stuff, you're just going to deal with fumbles. All right, let's see. I'm going to do the rollout. All right, Hall gets knocked down. It's like, yeah. He's not going to zip a ball anywhere, that's for sure. All right, let's go with Cobb. Let's see if Cobb can get this thing in the end zone. Boom, touchdown. I hate that he lost that big run, but that's going to happen. All right, good kick there. 14-0. And so far, we're having a good time with it. All right, let's go ahead, take a look. So Cobb, 8 carries, 73 yards, still doing great. Would probably already be over 100, I think, if he had been able to keep his yardage from that fumble. DeBerg, 59% completion percentage, 44 yards. I mean, he's, doing kind of what I expect him to do. I'm not throwing a ton. Probably not going to throw a ton this year, just because I can't afford to throw moonshots. Just too easy to pick them off, and Cobb is fairly sure-handed. It's one of those things that he should be able to keep us going. Golly, Bill. Yep. I'm just going to keep pushing it. All right, let's see. I'm going to go to the 4 receiver set here. See if we can hit anything downfield. And nope. Oh, man. Could not get around the corner. All right, so since we missed that, we'll pitch to Cobb. Oh, man, bumped into the blocker. Of course, he's a 100-yard rusher today. All right, we're going to go shotgun. Obviously, I'm in the part of the field where intercepted. Man, ooh, I should have just taken the sack. Should have just taken the sack. I'm not working with a strong arm quarterback. I'm not even working with a mediocre armed quarterback. I'm working with a guy who throws the ball about as hard as I do. Okay, let's see here. We're going to defend the pass, which means they're probably going to run. Nope. All right. Hardy Nickerson making a play on his own. Let's see real quick. See, Nickerson's there, and then that puts Thomas, who... Why is Broderick Thomas in bad condition? Good grief, we just barely started playing. So yeah, that puts Broderick on the bottom side. Well, I actually kind of like that better with Word being, with the running backs that running that. Oh, why did I pick Covington? Can't defend nobody. Yeah, missed the block opportunity. All right, forced a punt. Easily getting the punt away. I mean, not much of a punt, but we'll take it. Okay. Man, I wish I had that other player already pulled out, but don't, so we're just going to have to work with it. I hate that fake because it gives the defender too much time. Too much time to make plays on the ball, and I just don't like that. So let's see. I need to throw because of the time on the clock. Probably. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one time in history that a moon ball actually helped me out. Because he throws it so high that it's really hard. Fumbling it out of bounds at least. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do the rollout. All right, touchdown. All right, Hall caught it. I mean, it was really close, and I've really got to peel my brain away from having Everett as my quarterback, because Everett would zip that in there and I wouldn't even think twice about it. But the Berg is not Everett. He's not even Zolak. His pass control is great, or great enough, or good enough, but everything else is, yeah, gonna be a tough sledding with him. All right, let's see. Let's pass defense. I think's probably my smart move. Mayhew. All right, he's throwing. He's throwing. Where's he going? He's going deep to Burden and overthrew it. Man, what is going on with Montana? Say it ain't so, Joe. Actually, say it is so. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Oh man, took Okoye out. Awesome. He wasn't up to a full head of steam yet, so that's helpful. Oh yeah, get him. Hardy Nickerson, bringing him down. 4th and 23. You know how this goes, guys. They're gonna just keep going. All right, take Okoye down, and we get the ball back. All right, time for Reggie Cobb to do his thing. All right. Ugh. Battering ram in there. Oh, man. Against a lot of those corners and safeties, we should have some fun. If you can get him in the open field with a head full of steam, we should have a ton of fun this year. Our problem will be is if we get behind or down, he won't be able to save us because, you know, you may have to throw your way back into a game. Okay, we're going to go pass defense. Let's see, I'm going to take Reynolds here. Ooh. Makes me nervous. Both Word and Okoye are heavy hitters like Cobb. They're not, neither of them hit quite like Cobb, but both of them are pretty stout. So, I mean, they could start popcorning us at any minute. Oh, no. Had to go for it. Of course, he made the catch. Don't know what my DB was doing. And just like that, Dotson gets the ball back for us. All right. Oh, I need to run to the left side. Oh, we're changing that play. It's like, soon as I'm done, this play is changing. Because you see right there, the defensive line was right there. I mean, if that was a better defensive line, I might have been stopped for a loss because I had to stop to do a fake handoff. Ugh. Thought for a second there I might break through. All right, so they're gonna force me to do something else.
Blue 48. Hut, hut.
Let's take the sack. I am not going to just throw a pick. Okay, from where I am at, I will punt. Didn't quite get as much power as I was hoping to, but I saw the line breaking down. Still put it in the end zone. Straczynski, good grief, I'm having a hard time saying that name. Straczynski,
Red 24.
may be a little bit stronger leg. Ah, come on.
First down.
All right, bringing word down. All right, gonna go for the pass defense.
Blue 43. Hut.
I got a chance of getting this one, but nope. Got shedded there. All right, we're going pass defense again.
Brown 52. Hut, 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 hut.
Got him. Calvin Tiggle.
Red 24.
All right.
Hut, hut, hut.
Can we get a stop here? All right, my other corner was in a good spot, made the deflection. Awesome. All right. I get one more shot at it. And I did pick a pass play that's a lot like that, but no, oh crud. Oh, I got him. Yes. All right, so pitch to Cobb here.
Blue 43.
Just kind of gonna try to end the game. What the heck? Let's take one deep shot. Just see. Might have known. DeBerg has a wide open shot at the end zone. Nobody on him. Throws it out of bounds. That's the kind of thing it's going to be. So Cobb, 15 carries, 117 yards. Definitely lost a good 30 or so on that one play. But you know, not bad at all. I mean, we held out and outplayed the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so with the schedule, we've only got one to skip there, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. And while I'm skipping that, I'm gonna let you guys know that if you like this kind of content, hit the like and subscribe. And of course, guys, I will see you in the next game.